Do you have a goal you badly want, but even with all the advice you found, you still struggle to make progress? I've seen this across business, health, and personal goals. And after coaching over 50 people through big life changes like career advancement, improving relationships, and building businesses, I've realized something. The best advice in the world can't help you if it doesn't solve the one true thing holding you back. So, in this video, I'll help you understand what's really going on because sometimes one powerful insight is all it takes to finally get unstuck and move forward. Let me ask you a question. Do you ever feel like you're following good advice, but for some reason you just can't make it work? Well, guess what? It's not because you're lazy, and it's not because the advice is bad. It's because that advice isn't solving your current roadblock. And that's our first lesson. Advice fails when it doesn't solve your constraint. Now, let's get on the same page real quick. By definition, a constraint is a limitation or a restriction. For our purposes, think of it as the one thing holding you back more than anything else. So, when your constraint goes unsolved, you stay stuck. But people screw this up because they don't even know they're ignoring a constraint. Their current strategy and advice helped get them where they are, so they think to themselves, it's worked so far, I'm probably just not doing it right. Here's a good example to show you what I mean. Years ago, I was 35 pounds overweight. I didn't even notice how much my body had changed from slim and athletic to, well, not that, until my mom posted this photo on Facebook. It nearly gave me a panic attack. I was so embarrassed. So I found fitness and dieting advice online, and it worked really well. I lost 20 pounds and put on some muscle, but then I hit a wall. No matter how hard I tried, I just couldn't get those last 10 pounds off. And this lasted for years. But here's the thing. I didn't fail to lose more weight because the advice was bad. I failed because I hit a constraint that the advice wasn't solving. So if you're struggling to see results, it's not because that YouTube video, that course, or even your coach is giving you bad advice. It's because you're not addressing that single thing that's holding you back most. And I'm going to give you a simple mindset shift to fix that. But first, let's understand why this is happening in the first place. And that's because your path to success is unique to you. Often, something that's easy or fun for most people is hard for you, or it feels like shoving bamboo shoots under your fingernails. Now, your best path may be completely different from the advice you're getting. Like when your parents want you to become a doctor, but you want to be an artist. Or your path could be nearly identical, just a slight difference. Like when your YouTube coach wants you to make few edits, but you prefer more. Now here's the thing. Almost every successful person will tell you this. There's something they did that went against common advice that led to their eventual success. J.K. Rowling was told to change her writing style and get a job. She did neither. Oprah was told to stop getting emotionally involved and to act more like a typical news anchor. She even got demoted, but she maintained the same personality and revolutionized the talk show and television industries. However, this isn't just for outlier successes. Multiple dermatologists told me to cut and freeze my warts to get rid of them. But we tried and failed several times, and they said there were no other options. But then I found people recommending apple cider vinegar online. I tried it and I've been wart-free for over a decade now. The key isn't to ignore good advice. Following standard writing styles probably works for most people. Acting like a news anchor probably worked for most TV hosts in the 70s. Just know it's an option, not a requirement. Don't force the wrong strategy. Be willing to find the best path for you. Solutions are rarely what you expect. We believe that we'll just know the right answer when we hear it. That's why we watch YouTube videos waiting to hear the right solution to our problem. But how often do you hear something, feel like you just found the secret portal to success, only to go back to making zero progress and being stuck the next day? Too often? Yeah, same here. Here's the thing. The solutions we envision are vastly different from reality. Things that could never work end up being amazing, while the perfect solution in your head ends up being perfectly garbage. For example, I have bad neck hair, and since I only cut my hair every 2 months or so, it gets long and gross. I hate it, and for years, I've considered many different ways to deal with it. I tried shaving it while looking in the bathroom mirror, while also holding a mirror behind my head, but that's really hard. I tried having my wife do it, but it's annoying waiting for her to be available, and I don't like bugging her to do it. So I thought, what if I just try doing it blind? And immediately I thought, no way will that work. In fact, I was so certain it wouldn't work, I didn't try it for years. But finally, a couple months ago, I just decided to give it a whirl. It didn't go perfectly the first time, but it was definitely good enough. And then the second time I tried it was actually really good. After the third, I was golden. It was easy, and I can shave my neck hair where it looks great. And honestly, I can't believe how easy it is now. And that's the point I want to make. If you assume that something won't work, you won't even try it. But it actually might work. Or it might help you see a different solution that will. Or you'll just learn more about what doesn't work. Regardless, it's a great way to get closer to finding the right solution, which is exactly what you need to do to get unstuck and make progress toward your goal. All right, let's quickly recap the 3 key lessons here. Lesson 1. Advice fails when it doesn't solve your constraint. Lesson 2. Your path to success is unique to you. And lesson 3. Solutions are rarely what you expect. If you take nothing else from this video, remember this. Even the best advice in the world won't work if it's aimed at the wrong problem. And recognizing this can be the breakthrough that finally gets you moving again. It's so crucial. I launched the Goal Smash School community to help people do just that. Find and solve their biggest constraints so they can achieve their goal faster, easier, and with better odds of success. Now, you might be wondering, okay, I get why this matters, but what do I actually need to do? So I created a video to answer that exact question. If you're ready to stop blindly following advice that clearly isn't working and finally get unstuck, then go to this video over here. It'll show you exactly what to do next.